Morning, Johnny here. Meet Marvin, or old Marvin as it were. Marvin ended up originally being owned and loved by somebody that took pretty good care of it, put some money into it. Then a couple youngins got a hold of it, did the quintessential hack job on the exhaust, was romping around town, blew it up. So here's the catch, and actually a little nod towards Uncle Tony's garage, and this thing is rough, so don't judge. And when I say rough, I mean rough, but in a good way. So Uncle Tony picked up a 2-door, 5-speed, 6-cylinder model Jeep. Cool stuff. Anyway, long story short, might have to get, oh no, it worked. His is a unicorn, like I said, 2-door, 2-wheel drive, standard, and he's calling it Project Improbable. What he's wanting to do with it is actually build it using what was available for that year Jeep YJ and see how much you can get out of it. So this is another unicorn. Yeah, it's a raggedy ass Grand Cherokee. I believe that's the right one. But looky what we got in here. That ain't no 6-cylinder, my friends. This might be easier done than I thought. So anyway, oh hell, where's that? Was I pointing that in the right direction? Probably not. Let's see, we got a VIN tag here somewhere that tells you what this is. There we go. The all-elusive good V8 Jeep. This is running Dodge's motor. I'm tripping over something here. This is running Dodge's motors, not I think it was Mercedes or some other 4.6 junk that they had in them. So while she's rough, like I said, she's got some love in her. We're going to have some fun with it because it's going to be a Project Improbable too, but I'm not going to stick to Uncle Tony's parameters. My parameters on this build are keeping it basically stock. I mean, we might have to do gears in that if it doesn't have them already, and some traction, you know, maybe a true track front and back. But what I'm doing with it is we're going to put what Dodge had available to put in it and never did, and it's a bolt-in. So if you're already not tracking, folks, let's about face. Hey, Chill, will you smile? Will you smile this once? Can I get a smile, Chill? Smile. You ain't gonna smile, you're just gonna talk. To hell with you. So, what do we have here? It happens to be a 1500 flip-top Dodge. Oh, there's a story behind this. Amazingly, the lady who was driving it didn't find herself in the worst way. When I come up on it, it was laying on the driver's side with the roof. Is that right? Yeah, driver's side with the roof flopped out to the passenger side because they had to cut her out of it. So, what do you say is so great about a half-ton Dodge pickup? They usually got a V6 in them. Replacement 318. That could be a possibility too. But let's go all the Dodge could have went. We are going to take that 360, which the beautiful part about it is I think I'm going to have a harder time pulling it out of here than putting in an old Marvin over there. So, yeah, we're going to have some fun with that. Right now, I'm into the two of them, very minimal. Like I said, it's a fun toy for us. We're around here. This will give us a third Jeep if we ever want to go out and, you know, do a company ride or just got friends in town and need an extra something and go in the woods. But this thing ought to be a hoot. It's probably a hoot with the 318 in it, but that 360, I think our biggest problem could be programming. I haven't checked to see what years we're looking at. So let me see if I can find it in here real quick. Conforms with, come on, gives me a conforms with. I can't find it, folks. Well, let's go to the VIN tag, if there's a VIN tag. I feel like there wasn't a VIN tag. Yeah, so I'm looking for a donor ride for interior. Oh, we got a VIN tag. So Marvin is a 95. What year do you think this Dodgy is? I don't know. Let's go yank the door open, see if we can figure it out. That's right. I couldn't never find the VIN tag in this. Son of a gun. That's the proper VIN tag, but for a year, don't know. I'm gonna have to check. Oh, let's check the emissions tag. Maybe I can find it in here. Didn't find it in the other one. Usually it conforms with, oh, 99. There we go. So, what I'm hoping is, if I pull the computer wiring harness and that, put them back in that, we shouldn't have any issues. If we tried to run it on the 318 stuff, which I think would bolt on, or this would bolt in, I think the computer would run the motor leaner. It'd need more fuel. So I got a couple people that know some stuff. Like I said, this is mainly a meeting of old Marvin. I was already dug into pulling that motor. I meant to show it running. I brought the truck home. Actually, I got a clip of it running, I think, but it's a motor running. After being on its roof and setting roughly a month, well, actually, it never ended up on its roof. That's right. It was laying on its side when it landed. So either way, I spliced the battery cables back together with a couple pairs of vice grips, and it fired right up. It kind of had a little noise to it initially for a hot second and smoothed right out, and I started a couple times after. I think it's going to be a good donor. So if you're interested in seeing what can be done with the OG, I think I said it was 96 Grand Cherokee, or if you happen to have, I think I could actually cannibalize one of the shitty V8 trucks for the parts that I need for the interior. So if you happen to have interior stuff you think might help me, 928-442-6144. Say, hey, Johnny. So with that, where's my helper? He's always ever present. Chill. I wish I could give him a smile on camera. Oh, smile. Huh? He ain't gonna do it. Guys, we'll see you up the road. As always, Hoist representing. We're gonna have that sucker hooked up in a hot second too. This is gonna be gone quick. I need it out of my yard, and we'll get back to that. Y'all have a great day, and tell your friends.